Slap.
20 bizarre facts about World War II. The most destructive conflict in human history enveloped the world from 1939 to 1945 and caused tens of millions of casualties. During the war, there were many interesting, unusual, and downright bizarre events that actually occurred. What follows are 20 of the strangest events that happened during World War II. A number of air crewmen died from not farting. Ascending to 20,000 feet in an unpressurized cabin can cause intestinal gas to expand rapidly, which can be fatal. While completing the required 30 missions, U.S. Air Corps servicemen had an estimated 71% chance of dying. More U.S. servicemen died while serving in the Air Corps as opposed to the Marine Corps. The fictitious name Max Heiliger was used by the SS to create a bank account where they stashed gold, money and jewels taken from the Jews in Europe. Some historians estimate the hoard to be worth $238 million US. 80% of the men born in Russia during the year 1923 did not survive the war. I apologise for this pronunciation. Stanislava Leszczyńska, a Polish Catholic midwife, delivered over 3,000 babies at the Auschwitz concentration camp in Poland during the Holocaust. The term Nazi actually derives from a Bavarian word that means simple-minded. The original acronym for the National Socialist Party was NASOS, which was meant to avoid this term. The journalist Konrad Hayden is credited for labelling them as Nazis, which was meant to be derisive in nature. British soldiers were rationed a total of 3 sheets of toilet paper every day, when compared to the Americans who got a whopping 22 sheets of toilet paper per day. Robert Watson Watt, a British engineer, was developing a death ray in 1935 that was designed to destroy aircraft. His work evolved into radio detection and a ranging unit that went on to become radar. In 1941, American industry manufactured 3 million cars. From the beginning of 1942 until the end of the war, they would only produce 139 more cars. More Russians lost their lives during the siege of Leningrad than all of the American and British soldiers during World War II combined. This is Kelvin Graham. He was the youngest man to serve in the US military. He was only 12 years old. He lied about his age, which was not discovered until he was wounded. The defense budget for the US went from $1.9 billion in 1940 up to $59.8 billion during the height of the war effort. Americans renamed the hamburger, which sounded too German, to Liberty Steak, something repeated in later years with the advent of freedom fries over French fries. Did you know more than 650,000 Jeeps were produced during World War II? William Hitler, the nephew of Adolf Hitler, served in the US Navy during World War II. The Sieg Heil March used by the Nazis was actually a pirated version of the fight song from Harvard University. During the war, the largest ring of Japanese spies was actually located in Mexico. Hiroo Onoda was the last Japanese soldier to surrender. For nearly 30 years after the war, he maintained his position in the Philippines, convinced the war was still going on, until his old retired commander travelled from Japan in 1974 to issue the orders relieving him from duty. Owen J. Baggett, a second lieutenant in the United States 7th Bomb Group, became legendary for downing a Japanese fighter plane with a handgun. During a bombing run in Burma, Baggett's B-52 bomber was intercepted by Japanese fighter planes. His plane was badly hit, forcing him to bail out. As Baggett parachuted to the ground, he fired 4 shots from his M1911 pistol at the approaching Japanese fighter plane. The plane stalled and crashed to earth. Baggett could never be certain that he'd taken the plane down with just his pistol, although one source claims to have discovered the debris of the Japanese plane. The pilot had been thrown from the wreckage, found with 1 bullet in his head. Announcement time! Hello, YouTube family! We've got a couple of announcements to take care of. First off, for 5 bonus facts about World War II, head on over to our website, schlappedham.com. The links are in the description box below. Now, this is something we'll be doing from now on just to give you guys some more content. Now, secondly, this is pretty exciting, we're going to be running a little trial. For the next few months, every time we release a new video, I'll be sitting live in the comments section below for 1 hour after release, chatting away, answering all your questions in real time. It's just a little way for us to give back to you guys and interact more, because after all, we make this stuff for you. Hey, there's some fascinating facts about World War II. As always, thanks heaps for watching. Remember, we now release videos each and every Thursday at 3 PM Pacific Standard Time. Yay! This is the Slap Term. Remember to subscribe.